called Still Drinking the Eventual Sun. The story of yesterday entailed a flawless plot, unraveled from point to crucial point as expected, like the sun becoming less and less the sun, replaced by a darkness for which we were not prepared. The usual literature, the necessary drink to console the inconsolable. Once you claim death as your own, and then let death go like the eventual sun, let it slip into the river like a vanquished barbarian of time, acquiescent fish, death, the temptation, the passing expense of precognition. And so I made you a ham sandwich. All death disappeared and turned to scattered seed, and you slept and slept, attuned to a simple rhythm of breath, by the time the chapter closed and then closed. It's called meditation upon washing. When you concentrate on washing a drinking glass or dinner plate, the world bears no pain. For a few untimed moments, your head is a beautiful cloud, and you don't consider the potential of weapons. A weapon can be any old ordinary object, for instance, a broom, or an old radio, or even the shock of a struck match. The world stops for fire, for the invocation of the dead, for the story of a split-second kiss. Tool, weapon, a twofold conspiracy. Gentle policeman, where do you lay your flowers upon the grave, upon the decapitated head made memorial? I am a head on the body of a woman, washing a drinking glass, a spoon. My husband is instructing the world on its most strategic defenses. As soon as the dishes are clean, the world cries, God, the swirl of air, please listen. This is called ecstasy. A month before I am expected to give birth to my first child, I realize that I am ecstatic about the television. There is nothing about this which strikes me as profound. It has been quite some time since it has rained, since it has snowed, and until yesterday, it had been quite some time since we touched intimately in a kitchen. I am letting something go, a body, perhaps, a shrewd and contagious fear that could rise and kill the better part of an ordinary city. In my mind, a dark cloud drifts amiss in the shape of a woman and dislocates the whole of you from the world in which I know you as mine. It is an infantry of one, a venomous force. It wants to claim things. It takes you to a delightful lunch and insults your family. The television is a comfortable noise in a distant room. I consider refining myself like a standard, making the proper preparations for happiness. I check the cabinets for adequate provisions, recall a scene on the TV last night of a woman who was attacked ruthlessly by a horde of birds. This is called womb. The dark is indigenous to our desire. From the light, recoil, return home, where there is nothing, else sound as voices underwater, the sound of the interminable drowning. We are distanced as a blind territory, forsaken by the memory of that place for which we are constantly longing. So hush, hush, until you arrive with winter, until the world is silenced by the snow, and you cannot remember. Incident. It's called the incident. Like a lot of things, the sea is inexhaustible. As well, the days are full of a perpetual sleep, some trembling threshold of a lost and aimless language, all of it gone astray like a drifting planet, automatic as some usual reflex of the body. Yes, it is almost agreeable to go on talking like this. The road looks dense with dusk. The world is an endless proposition, a shit pile, a blessed heaven that awaits. It contends with useless garbage, opportunities for mercy, misunderstandings, things tirelessly both beautiful and stupid. God bless all its luxuries of shorthanded involvements. They're itemized, effective, love simulated in digital increments. They have no idea what screaming is, what the moon from a third-story window can evoke. On the TV, perfect people are making love. My husband is mentioning various and relevant scenarios, fantastic and fragmented things which remind me of the past, of purposeful and needful aspects, abundant sun, and the bleakest snow. We are all an inevitable fall, an eternal compensation. I don't remember. I don't remember. I like the way he appears as he sleeps. This, the unseeing eye of the incident, untimed and unaccountable.